What is the most expensive meal you've ever bought? A $100 steak? A $500 anniversary dinner? What if I told you the most expensive meal in history wasn't sold at a Michelin star restaurant? It was sold in a tent thousands of years ago to a man named Esau. The price? His entire future. We all know the Sunday school story. Esau was hungry. Jacob had stew. Esau traded his birthright for a bowl of soup. We shake our heads and think, what a fool, I would never do that. But here is the scary truth. Most of us are doing exactly what Esau did, every single day. We just don't call it stew anymore. We call it buy now, pay later. We call it 0% APR for 12 months. We call it cashing out the 401k for a wedding. Today, on Faithnance Flow, we are going to break down the Esau Error. We will uncover the 3 modern traps that are stealing your birthright and how to stop trading your generational wealth for a temporary bowl of soup. To understand the trap, we have to look at the text. Genesis 25 says, Esau came in from the field, famished. He sees Jacob cooking red stew. Esau says, "Look, I am about to die. What good is the birthright to me?" This is the core of the Esau error. Hyperbolic despair. Esau wasn't actually going to die. He was just hungry. He was uncomfortable. But in his mind, the present pain was so loud that it drowned out his future promise. The birthright wasn't just money. In ancient culture, it meant a double portion of the inheritance and the spiritual leadership of the family. It was his legacy. It was his children's security. And he traded it all because he couldn't wait 30 minutes to make a sandwich. Application. How often do we do this? You have a birthright, your financial freedom, your ability to retire, your ability to give. But then you feel the hunger. You need that new truck because yours is old. You need that vacation because you're stressed. You convince yourself, I'm dying here. I deserve this. And just like that, the trade is made. So, what does Esau's stew look like in 2026? The first flavor is the buy now, pay later scheme. These services are exploding. They tell you, don't wait, get the shoes now, pay in 4 easy installments. It sounds helpful, but spiritually, it is a trap. It detaches the pleasure of buying from the pain of paying. When Esau ate the stew, the pleasure lasted maybe 15 minutes, but the loss of his birthright lasted forever. When you finance a $200 pair of sneakers or a vacation you can't afford, you are eating the stew. You get the instant dopamine hit. But next month and the month after, you are still paying for a feeling that is already gone. The warning. Proverbs 20:21 warns us, an inheritance claimed too soon will not be blessed at the end. Trying to live a lifestyle you haven't earned yet is claiming your inheritance too soon. It's eating the stew before you've hunted the game. Stop stealing from your future self just to impress people today. The second and more dangerous bowl of soup is raiding your retirement early. I see this all the time. A young couple wants a dream wedding or a down payment on a house they aren't ready for. So they cash out their 401k. They think, it's my money, I need it now. Let's do the math. If you pull out $10,000 at age 25, you aren't just losing $10,000. You are paying taxes and penalties, so you maybe get $7,000. But if you had left that $10,000 invested at 8% until you were 65, it would have been worth over $217,000. Did you hear that? You didn't spend $10,000 on a wedding venue. You spent $250,000. You traded a birthright of $217,000 for 1 day of stew. Esau wept bitterly when he realized what he had done. Don't let that be you at age 65. So, how do we stop? How do we break the spirit of Esau? We have to learn the one skill Esau lacked: delayed gratification. The Bible calls this patience or self-control, and it is a fruit of the Spirit. Here is your challenge this week. The next time you feel that hunger, that urgent impulse to buy something you didn't plan for, wait. Wait 24 hours. Ideally, wait 30 days. Ask yourself, is this item worth my birthright? Is this purchase worth more than my freedom? Most of the time, the hunger will pass, and you will still have your money. You will still have your power. Esau is remembered as a fool not because he was hungry, but because he valued the now more than the forever. Don't trade your wealth for soup. Protect your birthright. Build your legacy. And trust that God has something better for you than a quick fix. If this video convicted you, hit that like button and subscribe to Faithnance Flow. Let's build wealth the wise way. I'll see you in the next video.